Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft video. This is Mythical Sausage. How is everybody doing? Oh man, I'm doing great. Hopefully you guys are doing amazing because today you're in for a treat. This right here that you see right behind me is my first ever build on YouTube. This is our original starter house that we did a building with sausage series, and it is not that bad actually for our first house ever. But this was about 6 years ago, and our style has changed quite a bit since then. I really like this house, but I'm thinking we can make it look a lot better. So let's take a quick flip. Let's take a look at it first before we transform it. Check this out. Let's take a closer look. So it's not that bad actually. We did recess in some walls back there, I see, but I actually used cobble walls back there for that lining, which, oh god, no. And then this outer trim with cobble, I hardly ever use this. It could be useful. We could make it look nice, but oh man, I don't know about that outer trim. Over here, I did not like windows, I guess, on second floor pop-outs. It's fine. I used the fence gate and fences there, which is cool. The interior wasn't actually that bad, right? Look at that. Pretty simple, but pretty cool. It's a lot crazier down here at the bottom. I would not do these upside down stairs like this right now. We can do something a little bit better than that. But this has got to go. This part right here, oh god, take those walls out of there. What is that even doing there? But I do like the fact that we did recess in those walls. The roof is actually not that bad. Adding pop-out windows on each side, I think we can make it look a little bit cooler. But also, I like this overhang in the front. That's nice. Let's take a look inside. Now, the interior is not that bad. And this was an actual laptop, which in a medieval-like house, it doesn't make any sense, but it's kind of cool. And then like a modern carpet right here with like signs underneath. We did that trick a while ago. And the old school table technique right here with the piston. And then we have a little kitchen corner over here. We got a little bookshelf, some storage. Second floor, we got double beds right there in case one of our friends popped on over. And some bookshelves. This ceiling's actually not that bad. Alright, you know what? I wasn't that bad starting out. This was pretty cool. But you know what? Let's get this started. Let's pick a little bit of a block palette and see if we can change this up a little bit together. there it is, all done with our first Minecraft house transformation. I think it came out awesome. What do you guys think? This was so much fun to remake. I might do this again, find some older builds and bring them back and try to remodel them, transform them, make it look a little bit better with all the stuff we've learned so far. Let me know if you guys want to see something like that here on the channel. We're making a little bit of a mini series, just transforming old builds, maybe old worlds if I can find them. And let me know if you guys want to see something like that. Also, a lot of people ask me, Sausage, how do you get better at building? How do you go from what we had before to this thing? Practice. Lots and lots of practice. Learn from your friends out there, learn from other YouTubers, learn from concept art, learn from real life architecture. Try to get little things that you see in other builds and bring it to something that you've previously done before, like we have over here. Or maybe try different build styles, and that also helps a lot to broaden your range in how to build things. And then you can take bits and pieces of what you learned of those other build styles and maybe bring it to something else. So something you maybe learn in a Spanish style build, you could bring that into a medieval one. Or something you learn in a medieval build, maybe you turn that into something cool and steampunky. Stuff like that. That is how I think you can become a better builder. But really quick, let's take a little bit of a walk around. Let's see a little bit closer what we did today. And we kept the shapes. That is the cool thing about this build. We kept the actual shapes of how this was, with the big roof here, the step pattern going straight up and down, the windows that go from this side to the other side. But this time we added a little bit more detail, more rusticness by the block variation here with the stripped and the planks of oak. Also bringing in a little bit of spruce here just to change it up a little bit. Also changing up the overhangs here, so it's not only cobble, it is cobble and is stone brick, so it gives you a little bit of that texture change. I kept the recessing in that we had before, but instead of adding that wall over there to the back, we kept it open, put some trapdoors underneath this, and gave you that cool little look, that little lining of oak right there, which is awesome. Flower boxes added there, which looks really, really cool. Instead of having a flat wall that you had before, over here we recessed it in, having some arches there, also extending the pillars that we had originally, which I had the idea there, but we didn't use it to its best potential. Over here having these extra bits with the stair on top gives you a little bit more fortification on this front part, a little bit of a better framework to it. Adding these upside down stairs over here also with that arch looks really, really cool, and added flower pots in each section, which looks really, really awesome. The roof is so broken. I love this style. A lot of people might think it's too messy for them. You can scale it back. You don't have to go this far crazy how I went, but having full blocks all the way around, maybe just one texture, maybe just a strip, or maybe just a plank, gives you that little bit of a wraparound over here. And by having this full block and then having these as stairs, you get a nice rounded roof there. It gives you a little bit more detail than just stairs going all the way front to back. But I kind of like the fact that in the original build, we had at least two kinds of textures here. For the trim of the cobble, and then the inside was oak. A lot of people might just do one single solitary block type, and then that kind of blends in too much. But ways to break it up would be doing something like this. But I love also the way we having this top roof bit over here with little flare outs, bringing a little bit more fantasy in it, so it's just not one straight line of slabs how it was originally. That really makes it awesome. And we kept up with the theme of the overhang. Instead of having it in the center over here, we have it off to the side. So most of this is pretty symmetrical, but doing little things like this by adding pop-outs or extensions or overhangs in an angle or in a corner in a certain spot that's not mirrored to the whole entire build makes it actually look a little bit better when you have a symmetrical build like this. Also, since this was a starter house, might as well add our patented little crop field here on the outside. Oh, and I'll take that. On the inside, complete remodel over here, which is awesome. We added an elevation change, which is pretty cool here. From the entrance, which is higher, over here we did a little bit of a dip down, which is pretty cool. And here we have our kitchen, we have our furnace, we have our cauldron, some barrels, crafting bench, cake action, some paintings, also some looms for a little bit of a railing. So instead of just having some fences, maybe these looms look so good. On the top bit, we have some of our fence gates just to break up the ceiling a little bit, and a little bit of carpet action, which we kept the same carpet style that we had before. This almost looks like a little bit witch-like, right? This is very Halloween-like as well. I didn't bring the signs back, but that's fine. We could bring that old schoolness later on. But we have that carpet there to match what we had before. We have some shelving here on the top and our seating area here to the corner. This time, instead of having a ladder going up, we have a little stair here to the side. And then under the stairs, so we can take advantage of all the space, we have some bookshelves, a little table over here, some more barrels, and we brought our composter bush over here, just like pretty much we had in the beginning, except we didn't have composters back then. All we could do was put trapdoors next to dirt. Over here, full nether right armor, which is awesome. Then going up the stairs, we have our bedroom. Really super simple, but I love it. We have a railing here on the side here. This time we have just some logs. On this section here, we have some trapdoors and slabs on the top railing as well. Shelving everywhere, so we have shelving on here, this side, over here, and on this end. And this is pretty much like a workstation area. We have our cartography table here, grindstone, ender chest, some lighting. We have our smithing table and anvil, which we could definitely drop on somebody coming up the stairs like this. And over here we have ourselves a stone cutter and extra bits on this side. I love this bed frame too, with some signs here. Triple bed with some trapdoors in the front, looms in the back, and some lighting. Down here we were able to sneak in a couple extra bits, so I just have just some barrels there, extra storage, and some bookshelves just for added detail, which looks really, really awesome. This is such a great improvement. What do you guys think though? But that is it. That is all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of me transforming my very first house on YouTube. This was so much fun. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these transformation of old builds. I would love to. This was a lot of fun and a learning experience. We've come along so far, but you know what? We're still learning every single day and keep getting better and keep improving. And that's the cool part about Minecraft. You can always learn something new. So I'm out of here for now. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me today. And I'll catch you guys on the next Minecraft video. Goodbye.